Step into the magic realm tonight. Leave your worries at the door, it's light. Every quest is here to guide your flight. In a path where we'll all unite. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora secrets waiting to be seen. Grab your gear and pack a smile or two. Dragons and quests await you. Chat and cheer, our community's true. Together in this stream we'll break through. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. You see, you see. Every quest calling heroes far and wide. Escape the grind, let your spirit ride. Here we laugh and conquer side by side. In this virtual land we'll all confide. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. Be seen. You see. You see. You see. You just finished a quest.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Today we're going to be running through the Heritage Quest, Return of the Light, or the Return of the Light, and I was just looking for the quest arcs. I know I killed the Lightbringer. There's a little wisp that you have to kill in Commonlands, and then you examine what it drops, and it starts the quest. But I just realized I don't have that thing. I don't have that thing on me, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a search for it and see if maybe it's in the bank somewhere. Burned Out Lightstone, bank 9, slot 37. So I guess that's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head into Freeport, and we're going to see if we can go to bank slot bag 9, slot 37. And I've been playing a different game, and it's super sensitive. I am going to give myself motion sickness.
No beggars and no solicitors. If you don't have business to conduct, then stand aside.
I have business. I'm going to bank number 9, slot 37, sir. Right here, this little shiny deal. So I'm gonna bring that over. Of course, it's behind my bags, so I might have to just drop it here. There it is. Offers the quest, the Return of the Light. So we're gonna examine that. I found a strange burned out lightstone on the remains of a wisp that I defeated out in the Commonlands. The stone's very different from other lightstones I've seen in these parts. maybe I can find someone who thinks it is valuable and can get some coin for it. I'm all for getting some coin. Probably haven't streamed in over a week now. I watched some of my old VODs. I was pretty boring, so we're going to try to be a little bit more alive right now than I have been in the past. My buddy, people my age don't stream, right? They're just boomers. They just regular old lives. And he's like, what's streaming and all this? And he wanted to ask some questions. And then he's like, why don't you stream and I'll watch? And I said, why don't we just watch a VOD? And I put the VOD on, and he's like, he didn't want to tell me it was horrible. So he's like, it just seems like you're talking to yourself. That's all the feedback I got, but he was right. But the thing was, I was talking to myself, and there wasn't anybody watching that stream. So I'm going to head up to the Commonlands, and yeah, I think that guy is right by the, probably, let's take the spire to the Commonlands. I think right by that spire, there's that guy. We'll see him, but I think he's a killable NPC, Canex or something. I don't know. We'll find out. And then if again, I'm sorry for the jerkiness. My mouse isn't that sensitive at the moment, but it's just, yeah, I feel like he's by that tree, but I don't see a quest deal going there. Or is it one of these deals where I have to go to the first off, before I look it up, I should probably just see if they give me any hints here. I've done this quest numerous times through the years. I just that part I read. Maybe I can find someone who, okay, I need to find someone who can. And it does say the current zone is Commonlands. So the guy's here. Second thing we'll do is we'll just bring up a map and see if anybody's flashing to give us a hint. There we go, right there. So we have a flash right here at Canex. Oops, forward. Forward is a good direction to go. Oh, there he is. He is by a tree. I just had the wrong side. Oh, here he is. No, he is not attackable, or is not harmful.
Greetings to you as well, traveler. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must remain vigilant while this time is appointed unto me.
All right. Are you a guard or something?
Guard? No, I suppose if I have a title, you can call me, a pilgrim. Yes, just a pilgrim, looking for the light of truth. Aren't we all seeking a little truth in these turbulent times?
I am. Are the flavored the new flavors of Skittles, are they better than the original or not? All right, I'll leave you to your thoughts. No, I should say this. Maybe a pilgrim would be interested in buying this unique Lightstone, sir. It's very wonderful.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in any local treasures. Wait. Let me see that Lightstone.
Yeah?
You're right.
See?
This isn't like the other Lightstones in these lands. In fact, I've never seen one like it. Could it be?
It's a one of one.
Is it beginning? It's possible, but I must be sure. Will you do something for me?
Oh, I will. I'll give her the old... I'll polish her right up. Oh, it's an adventure.
Good,
right.
Good. You didn't come upon this item by chance. You must be the one to set out on this quest. Seek out both the mourned and the forgotten. One has fallen among brethren, the other alone. Both were valorous on the field of battle. Touch this stone to them and honor both.
Bling! All right. I'll be back when it's done, palsy. So now I got to go click on two statues. I'm not clicking on statues. I'm touching the Lightstone to these monuments. And I think one is over here, and I don't know. I kind of struggle. Like, do I go ahead and grab the waypoints? Yeah, there's a dude down the ground right there. I think that's one of them. Right here behind these trees. I'm going to dust my wings off when I come in. This should be one, right? No. Yep. Touching the lightstone to the altar causes the small orb to flicker with light and grow warm in your hand. Ah. My fingers were getting a bit nipped. So, now the other one. There was a trail coming to this one. Maybe we'll do, and I know it's down that way somewhere. I mean, I am not going to go on an extensive monument hunt to find this thing, but I'll give it, I'll give it a little try, and then we'll just get our waypoint after that. Right? Should just give it a little bit of a chance. I think when stuff is just handed to you, then your memory doesn't, the moment doesn't sink in quite as well. So, although the plan is I'll never do this quest again in my life. I'm thinking, if I'm actually going to do every single quest, maybe by the time I get all of them done, what do you call it? The next, like EverQuest II, whatever they're going to call it, maybe it'll be out by then. I know that's maybe 5 years away. But I don't know how long it takes to do all the quests. All right. I think I gave it a good shot. Not really, but, good enough shot. I did, since I last streamed, I did level up to level 25, so I think I was on 22 or something. And I'm telling you, if I just went into Thundering Steps, I found some triple up heroics. I hardly had to kill any of them. I got like 30% XP per kill. So, okay, I saw a text from my wife. I thought it might have some import, but it's just the results of Wordle, it looks like. So, here we go. So, let's see. I bet I got the mourned guy because he was dead. So, yeah, the forgotten, excuse me. I don't know why I have the hiccups. I had just one little sip of Mountain Dew, and there'll be more to come. Believe me. A diet Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew. That'll be preserved that way when I... Ooh, look at Gust Feather there. He's even conned. You know what? I'm going to say, now I didn't find it, so I can't have credit for finding it, but I was pretty close. I know this. I wasn't looking for this brother of the round table here in the dirt. I thought he'd be propped up a little bit as well. All right. So now it flickers with light, and it grows warm in my hand again. And I'm going to find old Canik Silverflame here. Back at the crossroads by the single tree. Minding his own business. Kind of jumping around as far as which quests I should do next. I would like to get all of the... I don't like to... two things, right? I don't want to out-level. They should at least be green if I can help it. So I don't want to out-level anything, but I also try to do it in some kind of an order. So the Commonlands quests are done. The Antonica quests are done, except the ones that require you to go in somewhere. The Fallen Gate quests have finished, but I haven't actually... There's an instance way in the back of Fallen Gate, and I need to go in there yet. So I don't know if... I'll have to look that up sometime as far as if anybody knows if that's a access quest that doesn't need the quest anymore, then... surely let me... Okay, so we're coming into old Canik's here. I don't know why I'm thinking his name is Cankersaur for some reason. Obviously it isn't. All right, now what's he have?
The stone you have is glowing again. This proves the lightstone you have is very unique. I can show you how to increase its power.
He can show me how to increase its power. Like, how would that be a bad thing, right? Okay, I'm gonna check my sound levels. I have no idea how loud his dialogue is on the stream, so I gotta take a look at that here. Okay, I got it.
Listen carefully. The lion has always been a symbol of valor on the battlefield, never retreating from a foe, always protecting his charges. The great beast Romagna walks these lands at the head of his pride. Slay him in honorable combat and dip the stone in his blood. Return to me when you're done.
So I wonder if he is grayed out, like if you outlevel him by too much, because he says slay him in honorable combat. I mean, I'm going to pick the fight. I don't know how honorable that is, and then I'll get this item that's as good as what I'm using, but that's what they've done with the stats in the game. If something is level 20, then everything it seems, I know it's not 100%, but everything seems to have the same stats. All right, I will hunt Romagna. See, I said it right because I listened. Romagna. Otherwise, I've been calling him Romagna. When in doubt of how to pronounce a word, say it as fast as you can. That is the key. I think I will take chat off. Now, Romagna lurks down here. Uh-oh, I get the sense I'm off by a lot. There we go. As I was saying, as the expert at this game, Romagna is right that way. Right over yonder. See, I was by yonder. It was actually over yonder. But we're going to get, and I apologize for I don't have a makeup person here to take care of the top of my head. So I think I might just start wearing a hat. But, you know, wearing a hat indoors gets a little uncomfortable too sometimes. Plus, we already have the counseling DM, and she wears a hat. Now, I don't want to take her shtick. Cole Carnage wears a hat. Maybe he started that whole... Okay, we need to find this Romagna. I'm close. I'm close. I thought Romagna was like right back around here somewhere. Right up in this area. Not a roamer as far as I know. I love it when I get the leaves because they seem to be a little less common. Did you see him flash up there? He was like... Oh, that's a lion. Never mind. See him nope. There he is. There's Romagna. Don't need my merc. You know what we're gonna do? It might be crazy. I gotta go back to mechanics. Now that I'm level 25, I would like to go up here and find that Drake that I've been trying to kill at just about every single level so far. And I've never had a chance because that dude has a lot of HP. So We're going to give him a chance now that he's blue, instead of, I tried him actually at orange. That didn't go very well. So what we'll do is we'll get the little heroic dudes first, and then we'll try to take care of Landon. Now, I want to just get this out here. This is exhibition only. I must ask, please, no wagering, folks. This is for exhibition. All right, not a strong start. Okay, good. That's better. That's better. You go down. You go down. You go down. Take out this guy. Take out this guy. The adjuncts are down. Landon is going to have a little more HP. I am just going to turn down our sounds a little bit. Yeah, look, this dude doesn't want to dent. This is no better than I did against him the last time, and I wonder if he has what's, you know the word, like, where I can't do a certain amount of damage. I've never played later in the game, so, like, rating, when those blue stats that resolve, or I don't know what it's called, fervor, some goofy name, I don't know what it is. But I haven't played at that level, so... And as you can see, there's a star showing up here yet on his name, so that's I need that star to disappear, because it means that I got the AA credit for killing him. So if you're not familiar with that, if you haven't noticed that star, you don't play the game. It's very subtle, but there's this little star up there in the corner, right by it, and you check out how they con against you. So my mana, or energy, whatever you want to call it, the blue line, my character's blue line, is under half, and his health is at roughly half. He's at 44%. So, it doesn't look good, but I have a purchased power potion here. Okay, so now we have the official term for it, power. So, in World of Warcraft, you'd be OOM, and here you are OOP. Emphasizing the uh-oh. Well, not looking too bad. I am going to have to take that health lozenge. Or power lozenge. I'll wait till everything purples out before I do that. Ooh, I got a buff mixed in with everything else. I got to fix that. You wouldn't see, you see what happened there? That was the little warning that my mercenary was kind of reminding me that I owed him some money. Great timing, right? Yeah, because he was like, I could go, I could help somebody else. Oh, I know that one will work. I guess I haven't added some of these to my macro. That's what the problem is. Nah, I don't want to do that. Try that. Try that. Try that. Try that. Try that. I'm being a cheapskate. I want to. I'm trying to avoid using my, come on. A lot of that stuff doesn't even hit, does it? Yeah, you can hear it just bouncing off his back. Well, there we go, and I didn't have to use my power lozenge. I don't recall the other name that I killed, unless that was my 8th type of creature that I killed, but we got him, and it's still very difficult. So I know, even if something is blue and it's epic difficulty, maybe not something, yeah. Whew, okay. You know, my power's coming back pretty decently, considering I'm not even drinking anything. I don't mean in real life. I mean, So what do we got here? We got the Peerless Partisans Pauldrons. Yeah, you heard me. Peerless Partisans Pauldrons of the Blade Speaker. And they look like that. In other words, like most of the gear at this level. A dandelion fiber. We have a belt that's got higher stats but doesn't have any procs on it, so I'm not going to. Now we have some chain shoulders. Must be the shoulder guy, huh? And then, so we got 2 belts and we got 2 shoulders. So the distraction is now over and we can begin to return to light once again. So we're going to head over to Crossroads. And who knows? I might actually go the right direction the first try. We'll see what happens. There it is. In my defense, I'm looking into the sun. You know what's really hard to do? Not autofly. That's not hard to do. Look, mono hands. The thing that's really hard to do is to have your character look up, for me anyway, to have your character look up without your eyes feeling like they're actually looking up. It's a weird thing. If any of you experience that same phenomenon, dial this toll-free number right now. Canex, you old dude. Now, we have a lot more to do before we get our little Lightstone. Oh, here he is over here. I do know that. He's got... I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit so we can hear his dialogue. And then I got to remember, turn that down. That dude is... The volume in this game is a little bit overwhelming.
I see you did as you were told. The stone continues to glow brighter. To increase its power, you must right some wrongs. Find the Orc captains Geir and Ogoff. They routinely direct their troops to destroy and rob the graves of the ancient Knights of Truth. You must avenge this defilement of the graves. Doing so will increase the power of your stone.
And who doesn't want their stone more powerful, really? All right, I'll find this Geir and Ogoff. Okay, well, I believe they roam right around here somewhere. Geir and Ogoff. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it? Are you trying to get a settlement in an accident? Call Geir and Ogoff. And Schwartz, why not? Let's throw Schwartz in there too. Gotta have a Schwartz or isn't a good law firm. Oh, look at the grayness. Look at the grayness down here. Sir. No, I want colorful foes. Not here, but there's there's some that just kind of stand in an open spot, I think. Here, no, that's not even no opening. All right. Motion sickness warning. Motion sickness warning. All right. First part of the law firm right here. Geir and Ogoff. The Ogoff I'm going to look up. I feel like it's going to be just me running around in circles. Okay, so he has 2. And if we find Fogo, the third member of that law firm, then we know that's going to be the placeholder. So let's pop this in. Bing. It's right down the road there, boys. You can't miss her. And Sure enough, I can't miss it. The feathers gave it away. I wish they were a little higher than level 14 because, well, I like to feel like they had a. I can't even say that they would have a fair chance. I mow these guys down like nobody's business, and it probably has to do with my 335 AA points at this level. Because although I turned off experience, well, I didn't really turn off experience. I slid the how much of this is going to go to AA. I slid that thing over, and so the quest that that number of quests that I've done is probably not even accurate. Let's bring that up, and maybe we can get that in the right spot for now. We did 1,834. I got to look at my screen. I cannot see what you guys can see. All right, 1,857. Now, you may ask yourself, was I cheating that bad that I said I had more than I really had? Sort of. Whenever I complete a quest, it's supposed to level up the number and then play a little jingle. And I had my microphone was going in, showing up twice in my level meters, and so I had to get another piece of equipment, and then I had to reprogram the entire thing. And in my testing phase, I was pushing my quest completed button, and I jacked her up way too high. I got to get it down to 1834 on the FM dial, ladies and gentlemen. 1834. I didn't want it to go down that far. There may be a little bit of a problem here, folks. There may be a little bit of problem. I think the 1834 is going to be a lot easier if I go edit that. Edit that file. I'm going to tell you what. If this had been my first stream, it might have been my last stream. Because I actually would have taken the time to be embarrassed if this happened on the first stream. But by the time it's my 22nd stream, I realize nobody's watching anyway. So there's no reason to get embarrassed. Okay. Canix, where are you at, dude? Spire, Canix tree. Right there. Now, we have a couple dogs here in this household, and I'm the only one here right now. So if the dogs decide it's time for me to pay attention to them, let them outdoors and whatever, we may have a little questus interruptus. But I'll turn his volume up a little bit so he can say his spiel.
Excellent. Greedy orc scavengers will no longer disturb the buried dead. Your stone grows brighter with each deed done in valor.
Mm-hmm.
There is another soul in these lands who needs releasing from the eternal torment that chains him to this realm. Will you free him?
Yes. Who is this soul, Canix Silverflame?
Long ago, the priests of Mar and the Knights of Truth administered to the people of these lands. The current ruler of Freeport despised these people and managed to kill most of them long before the shattering. The high priest at the time was first cursed, then executed, and then his corpse was tossed out in these lands for the scavengers to feast on. His soul hasn't found deserved rest for centuries.
Oh, my. Let me guess. I'm going to have to go find this guy and then kill his ghost or something?
Yes, you now bear an object that hasn't been seen on Norath for centuries. You hold the essence of the Greater Lightstone. Defeat the cursed High Priest in battle while the Lightstone is in his presence. The powers of valor and truth imbued within will free him from his curse.
I will release him from his pain through the use of even more pain. Let's turn this back down again. Right there. Don't know why I'm doing that, because I bought a Stream Deck Plus, and then I put the EQ2 audio right on it, so I actually could control it there, but good old-fashioned slider on my the High Priest of Valmar. The High Priest of Valmar. Now I'm thinking that because we have the tower diplomats, it is placeholders, can take 30 minutes, can take over 30 minutes to kill, respawn, and repeat. Well, I don't have that kind of content available, so let's hope he's there the first time, because it's hard enough for me to come up with stuff to talk about just as we fly over there. Well, today is our first day, as you're all dealing with it too, no matter where you're at. Our daylight savings day, right? Or is this standard time? Yeah, winter is daylight savings. So, so there is no more savings. We really could. Times are tough. We could use some savings, but this will be nice at the end of the day when you have more light. Although well, look at here. I'm sure this guy was not regular difficulty back in the day.
Breaking the dust from my bones.
Enchanted Arcanists. Arcanists. Leggings. Let's check them out. Oh, for goodness sakes. When they couldn't use up all the good models at the low levels, could they? Because they wouldn't have all the cool little shiny World of Warcraft looking junk later on. So let's yeah, a little jingle in my pocket. We can get hangers. Maybe we could get his eyebrows plucked or something with the coins we just picked up. Well, you know how this goes. Kill, go see Canix. Kill, go see Canix. And having just completed the kill portion of today's adventure, we're going to go see Canix. Or Carmex. Bring her on in. You are cleared for landing. Let's get right in on this dude. Whoop. Gosh. See if his lips move to his words.
Your Lightstone glows brilliantly. Your quest is almost over. I must ask you to complete a final task. If you do this, I can fully imbue your Lightstone.
He even gets the F's right. You can see his lips move to say the F. What is it?
The elite among the Knights of Truth wielded the magical swords of truth. These weapons have been lost for many decades. News has surfaced that an orc holds the hilt and broken edge of one of these lost blades. You must retrieve its remnants. With these ancient saber pieces, I shall complete your Greater Lightstone.
Where can I find the orc, dude?
He is a leader among the Bloodskull clan of orcs. Rumors state his camp lies in a hidden valley close to here.
Oh, I love their...
Unfortunately, I don't know the location of the camp. You must help me get this sword back into the proper hands. It's sacrilege for such a creature to possess it.
Okay. We're going to go down to Hidden Valley Ranch. Look, this thing doesn't even change as the Lightstone upgrades. That head is driving me crazy. So we're going to go to General Drull. General Drull can be found in Bloodskull Valley, Malik's stronghold. And that's going to be right there. All right. We're going to put this thing on auto fly because that's too much work to hold those keys down. I grew up on a dairy farm. Back in the day, that would have been playing to hold the key down. Right? It's all in context. Now, I retired in November, I guess. And now holding a button down is work. Hidden Valley Ranch. And there will be like a guy hiding by a rock or something I got to talk to. Hey. A.R. Amulius. Ramio.
Well met.
Quiet, you. Can't you see I'm trying to avoid being seen? Get down here before the orcs spot you. My mistake. What were you doing here? Crouch.
Greetings.
Oh, I stood right back up. No, X. No, that's not crouching. Z. There we go. All right, listen. The Overlord passed down orders to have me find out where these orcs have been staging their attacks from. As you can see, this looks like an orc forward base if I ever saw one. Now, I don't have time to get back to Freeport to get some extra troops, so I'm going to have to ask you for your help on this. What do you say? Well, I'm not sure about this. Either we go get, he can go get more troops, that's a plural with the S at the end there, troops, or I hoof it in there on my own. Just a minute. Are you going to have to tell me more? You're going to have to tell me more than that if you expect my help. I'm really not supposed to share this information with you, but I have no choice since I can't get help from the city. It's like this. The orcs have been assaulting Freeport for quite some time now. I don't think sometime should be. It should be two separate words, shouldn't it? For quite some time. And the Overlord wants to strike the enemy hard and fast. So, he's come up with a plan to assassinate their field commander, Overseer Malric. The orders state that the scouts say he should be highly guarded and vulnerable to an assassination attempt. Oh, lightly, not highly, lightly guarded. That's where you come in. All right, I can get some powerful allies, like this guy here. I just got the guy there. The eyebrows are tougher than you'd realize. All right. Excellent. You're going to need to gather several able-bodied adventurers. I have able-bodied eyebrows, dude. 18 or so, if I was to venture a guess. I can't be too sure, though. I know that some of you adventure types wield some pretty powerful magic. If you are ready, I'll give you this makeshift key. Okay. Fabricated out of scrap orc weapons. What else would you make a key out of, other than a couple discarded orc weapons? This should get you past the door. Yeah, I've seen the door. It's not much. I think a stiff fart would blow that door open. Okay. Give me the key. I'm ready. Here you go. Get in there in the name of the Overlord. In the name of the Overlord. Now, I do know this is a ring event of some type, and there's like a conveyor belt of enemies, but I just can't recall that far back. So, the old Malric's Storm. I think my only chance is to have a delicious splash of Diet Mountain Dew for the fight. This is where I kind of need... yeah, I don't have it anymore. Maybe this.
We just finished a quest. Oh yeah, raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot
We are
and
in.
take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I've done this before. I try to... So that I actually have a viewer, I like to bring my own stream up. I didn't have it up. So that I actually have a viewer, I like to bring my own stream up. I didn't have it up. All right, there we go. Well, I know the sound's working because we heard me. Document. Look at this pile. I think one come, all come type of thing. I don't think I have any of my buttons Guys are pretty chatty. Maybe I shouldn't have learned Orc before I did this.
Fall back! That is a shaman!
Ugh. Why am I picking that up? I'm picking up what? 4 silver? 4 copper, probably? Meantime, I'm walking around with how many gold? You ever notice the plat in this game now? You can't, because there's no commas. You can't even tell how much you have. All right, it's the only way I can. It's more like a litter control problem, I think. Okay, now, do I just keep coming down here? I don't. I feel like I fought the last battle up here, but maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Well, those... I don't have to fight these guys, do I? Because they're epic, and we saw how ugly that gets. Yeah, I wasn't... I mean, I know they said 18 people, but... or whatever. On the Majdual server here. Majdual, it's just the regular, like the live server. He isn't horrible, but I probably should pop on the broker and get some... Oh, no, I don't need more dudes coming. Hey, this is not necessary, gentlemen. Well, I wanted it to be a challenge. I guess it's no, maybe the challenge isn't the right word, but it's taking some effort. The guy went down like a sack of flour.
Go back and get us, go back and get us, go back and get us a shaman. There are too many. We must regroup.
Yeah, I didn't need to come in here. They were doing their little popping and snapping over there. But that means I will not... Yeah, you know what? I should have remembered this part. Well, I kind of did. Just didn't, it didn't spawn quite as quickly as I thought. So it's a little watered down because these guys are not elites. Is that our guy? Yeah, he's only heroic. So even though over there we have the epic elephants. Not sure what that was all about. So I think we kill him. And it's sort of about over, but we do have to kill King Silverflame for whatever reason. He's up to no good. Yeah, well, we're not in the Commonlands, so we can use fast travel to get where we want to go. We're going to go fast travel. We're going to go see Canix, and then I believe he doesn't... things don't go as smoothly as we hope, and then he... Okay. A group of 1 Lucanic Knight Initiate and 2 Militia Guards spawn, kill Canix, and then, if they're not gray to you, attack you. You must kill them to complete the quest, even if they're gray. I didn't see the R at first. Honestly, I'm not trying to make a cheap joke there. It says even if they're gray, and I kind of flinched for half a second, like, wow, this game is dated. Canix. I'm returning the light.
You did it. Now, hand me the broken sword and your lightstone, and I will completely empower the stone.
Here they are, sir.
There. The great lightstone is fully empowered. You did it. There. The great lightstone is fully empowered with the essence of valor, truth, and light. I am truly sorry to have deceived you into thinking you could keep this stone.
Oh, no.
You must understand, it must stay with my order. He's returning soon, and we must preserve his artifacts to hasten his arrival. It has truly pained me to speak untruthfully to you. I hope you understand the importance of this matter.
Canix. The quest is called The Return of the Light. You see, there's the light, and then maybe you don't get this part. The returning. The returning. So you took it, and now I did the work for that. It should be mine.
You've been exceptionally brave and valorous in this quest.
Thank you.
If it weren't for the dire need of my order to possess this stone, I'd gladly hand it over to you.
No, you
You
won't.
must understand. What was that?
What?
Prepare to face your doom, Bender.
Salute! Now, I don't know the answer to this question, but do you think the stats are going to be 8 again, 8 to all again, now that we've done this, all right, let's find out. It looks like I now have in my possession a legendary Greater Lightstone. By following the directions of Canic's Silver Flame, I was able to increase the power of the Lightstone gradually. Canic's says this object has some importance among his people. Too bad he isn't around anymore, so I can ask him about it. Fair enough. I get a whole shiny gold piece, sir. There we go. It's actually better than what I'm wearing. 10 primary, 4 combat skills. There we go. Well, we just finished a quest, and so therefore...
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Yes. Now, 1835 on the quest counter. Let me check one more time. Quest counter 1835. Okay, that's good. Now, I was thinking after I did this one, I would... Well, I'm going to equip that item. I was thinking it might be... this probably isn't worth it to get 2 more primary attributes, because the what I'm wearing will proc some things. So I'll just leave them the way that they are right there. So there was a signature quest I wanted to do. Maybe we'll check that out. I always use EQ2U in order to figure out what I should do next, and what by default it's on signature quests. So I was thinking this one here, the wind that speaks her name. Now, when you do that one, you have this signature, and then this one, and this one, I believe, in that one. So these 4 blue ones. So we'll give the old the wind that speaks. I can't do this quite yet. We will go for the wind that speaks her name. How do I get this one? Signature quest, Echoes of Fador is released. So technically, it's not Shattered Lands, and I really would rather just do Shattered Lands, but because when they brought in the Echoes, they brought content all the way from level 1 up. So we're going to go to Tuner's Sapling in Greater Fadark. Tuner's Sapling in Greater Fadark. So here, and I don't know, I'll pick this, I guess. Tuner's Sapling. There's only one step on the first step, and it's just go to Butcherblock Mountains and whatever. So I'm a little bit despised here. I was a citizen of this, doing those quests. You know, I have to do every quest, so I did do some of those. I can get the quests and all that, but yeah, I did the citizenship quest. I was a citizen of Kelethin. Oh, there it is right there. Purple. signature. So I believe no voiceovers for this, so it's just going to be all me. Hello, uprooted one. Can you hear the whispers of the tail? What tail do you speak of? Hopefully it's not my dog's tail, because I don't like that thing whispering. Woo, doggies. No, I don't hear anything. We'll take the time to listen. The voices on the winds whisper the return of Big E, we like to call her, is a hero of my favorite story. Yes, she's not just a story. She's truly lived among these many trees many years ago. What makes her so special? So, I guess with a signature quest line, they're trying to teach us, like we're trying to get a whole story here. And unfortunately, like some heritage quests, there's just a lot of dialogue. And I'm all for dialogue, background knowledge, lore, whatever you want to call it. I'm all for it. But at some point, I get distracted. Whenever she felt a threat to Fadark, she was quick to defend it. The trees still speak her deeds, but I've always wondered what became of her. The trees and her people lost her? Her body was found, but we never found out who took her life. Her closest friend, Ophelia, found her in the field, but there was nothing to show for the battle save her sword by her side. No one bothered to avenge her? Our grief was so great that we forgot all else for some time. Her people eventually built a monument overlooking the sea by the nursery, but the tale of her passing has long been lost. Well, that's a little pity, isn't it? Ah, but the whispers on the wind speak her name. Perhaps it is her time to return to us. Would you seek out this voice in the air? Would you bring back Aethelly? I would if I could hear something. So the little flavor here is a small treant by the name of Tender Branch told me about a great hero of the Fae history by the name of Aethelly. I'm just faking it. I have no clue. Aethelly, who died under a mysterious circumstance. Her treant claims that there is a whisper in the wind that I should heed, but must go to the highest cliffs in Butcher Block to hear, and I am going to see him. So, time to go to Butcher Block. You do not hear things as we do. You must find the highest cliff to hear the rush of words in the wind. All right, let's go to BB and find that tallest point. I don't know if it must be along the shoreline somewhere. Where the tallest, most vicious wind in the west. Oops, wrong button. See, I'm thinking up there because that's really high. The wind that speaks, did it turn blue at all for me? There is a little hint in terms of that's your answer, the flashing book right there. I can see it now. It's a little ghost bird. It is a voice on the wind. What is that? Orange? Watch that sucker. Not that I'm afraid, but... Alright. That counts as a quest being finished.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
I know nothing of what happened to her or where she is. How can I do this? There is one who knows more of this maiden's tale, a kobold by the name of Angrosian. Knows more than a kobold may seem to, but he is not easily approached by strangers. Well, then how can I get him to speak to me? Bring that which he hated and loves the most, the death of Aviax to comfort of their feathers. Gift of bedding will keep his old bones warm at night and possibly warm his heart enough to tell you his tale. Okay, I'm going to do this. Where am I going to find this guy? Okay. So, I got to talk to this dude. Okay, so he's by the Druid Ring. And I think I'm killing these birds right here. Let me just check to make sure they're not these. Oh, they are these here. I am getting 20. No, not 20 feathers. The feathers of 20. There's another one. I'm going to skip the old body loop. Ooh, I felt a little splurge of sleepiness coming on. And I've really been good about getting my sleep. Oh, it was one less hour too, though. I got to keep that in mind. One less hour of sleep. Last night. Because, of course, I didn't go to bed 1 hour earlier than normal. I think I probably actually went to bed 1 hour later than normal, so I got 2 hours less sleep than normal. Yeah, I don't need that. I think I already turned it down. Hello. Yeah, that guy's too. Come on down. There we go. 11 out of 20. They're not adding up super fast, are they? Not adding up super fast, but we'll get them done. The signature quest line, maybe even longer than a heritage quest line. Strange dark powder. I don't know if I want that in my pocket. Oh, I can take these guys too. Well, hot diggity dog diggity. Suddenly I'm hungry for hot dogs. It seems to be going a little bit faster. Running up and down the ramp. Come on, let's get him. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going to talk to Whisper. No, so now I can go by the Druid Rings and there's some guy there. I believe I'm angled toward the Druid Rings right now. Yep, I see a quest thing fly. Man, I got the munchies. I'm so hungry right now. But, you know, they say don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. I don't know if you should eat when you're hungry, you know, 'cause especially if you have something really, like, delicious to solve your problem. Who are you, and why do you trod upon my territory? I'd gut you myself if it weren't for my weary bones. Everyone wants to talk about their bones in this game. I am a stranger that bears a gift. What gift? I made some bedding with aviac feathers for you, weary boner. All right, another kind of voice is complete. You must truly know me to know that this is a mighty gift indeed. To one such as I, please Let me tell you a story in return for this gift. I don't need so much of a story as some information. Could you let me know what the passing of Aethelly the Fae? Aethelly the Fae, I've heard this name before. I believe she fell in battle to a Terdal named Devin. Ooh, Devin, I've heard that name before. Well, I'm told her spirit has awakened. How would I be able to find her? There's one way that I know of. You need to find the blade that slew her and take it to the Witch in the Woods in Greater Fadark. Weapons, especially magical ones, can retain echoes of those that they slay. It is this echo that the witch tracks. So, I must try to find Devin's blade? The blade within the keep. I wonder if I have to go to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that heroic zone. Yeah, I must go to Crushbone Keep and try to find the blade that killed Aethelly. Yes, it's probably in Crushbone Keep, where he resides now. I don't know if he still uses it, though. It may be stored away somewhere in there. All right, well, I'll look for it there then. Thank you. So that's what they want me to do. They want me to go to the blade within the keep in order to find this thing. But because it appears as though my fatigue is going to take over my body here, it's probably best for me to get off of here before I fall asleep on stream. So, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you watch the VOD, I appreciate that too. If you are watching and have not hit the follow key, don't worry. There won't be any sirens or lights or alerts that go off if you follow, but it sure would mean a lot to me if you took the time to hit the follow button. I'm trying to get to that first level affiliate, and we need 20 follows, which we're not there right now. So that would be awesome. Thank you again. You guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next stream, maybe later today. Who knows?